I'm here with New York Renews, which are some of my very favorite organizers in the whole planet, to help launch this campaign for climate, jobs, and justice recovery. You may notice that New York has been through a little bit of trauma in 2020. It's time to put people back to work in good green jobs, to end our reliance on fossil fuels, and invest precisely in the communities that need it the most. Look, we're facing all kinds of crises at once, so we need to be aggressive now in order to keep our communities safe, livable. Working class communities, Black and brown communities, they suffer the most from pollution, from climate change. Power plants, landfills, highways, poison communities. Heat waves, hurricanes, droughts, storms, they have the biggest impact on people who are already marginalized. The mantra for this summer has been, I can't breathe. And we know that sometimes that's because of police brutality, because someone is literally kneeling on your neck. But sometimes it's because there's a power plant down the street, or sometimes it's because it gets way too hot and you don't have air conditioning. And sometimes it's because you just don't have the resources anymore to deal with anything. Millions of people have lost their jobs. We don't have a plan to put them back to work safely, but it doesn't have to be this way. New York Renews has a plan. By making the corporate polluters who have poisoned our planet and our communities pay for the programs to combat climate change, we can create an economy that works for everybody. New York can lead the nation and help lead the world in combating climate change. It can be done with justice and equity at the center. It can only be done with justice and equity at the center. We have to invest in the communities that have been hit hardest by this climate crisis. We got to do it while we put people back to work in good paying, green union jobs. Last year won the nation's strongest climate justice law. Why? Because of the persistent, valiant, noble work of thousands upon thousands of dedicated activists. It was one of the most dramatic outpourings of insurgents and passion and power that I've seen any place. I'm proud to join in fighting for a better future for all of us, and I hope you will too.